Inspectors were out and about at eateries around Beaumont this week. We've got the highs and lows in this edition of the Restaurant Report Card.
We begin with Sizzlin Seafood on Lucas. Inspector Scott noticed employees were not thawing foods properly. Shrimp was being thawed in the hand sink. Raw chicken was in the freezer with ice cream, both of which could lead to cross-contamination. The Vent-A-Hood lights were not on, and there were several damaged ceiling tiles, leading Inspector Scott to believe there was a possible roof leak. There was no cleaner found in towels that were in use, and the food contact surfaces needed to be cleaned and sanitized. Sizzlin Seafood gets an 82. Now on to Gerards Barbecue Diner on Fannett. The refrigerator and freezer needed to be cleaned, and the shelves that were rusty needed to be repaired. Personal items were found on the prep table, which is a violation of good hygienic practices. Toilet paper was on the floor of the restroom, and an odor was coming from the restroom. Gerards Barbecue Diner gets an 85. Next, we visit Tacos La Bamba on Calder. Inspector Scott noticed employees not wearing hair restraints in the kitchen, which is a violation of good hygienic practices. The Vent-A-Hood was broken and in need of repair. Some foods were not covered, and the floors and storage areas were in poor condition. Flies were found in the restaurant, and thermometers were needed in the refrigerators. Tacos La Bamba gets an 86. Finally, Inspector Lee checks out Golden Corral on I-10 South. Soiled floor mats were stacked at the dish sink. There was a water leak at the faucet near the dishwasher. The thermometer was broken in the meat cooler, and the food contact surfaces needed to be cleaned and sanitized. The food prep area was also generally unclean and disorganized. Food debris was on the wall and the floor. Food spillage was in the storage area, and equipment was unclean. Golden Corral gets an 87.
And here's some more scores to pass along. Log On Cafe on Calder, a 92. Hamburger Depot on Natchez, a 96. And the Getaway Bar and Grill on South MLK, a 97. On to our perfect scores. Zumo Meat Mobile Unit on St. James, a Whataburger, Greg, on Lucas. Kona Ice on East Tex Freeway, and Santos Taco on Concord. All perfect scores. For more scores and information, just log on to our website at KFDM.com.